Ungurjin yujin noob jamsam Pemage sardong pola Yatsen shogin nung drumye Pemajung neije sudrak Kodu kandro magpogor Keki Jesu dak drugi Jinji lap chishak susol Guru pema siri Orjin yojin noob jam sam Pemage sardong pola Yatsen shogin nung drubnye Pemajung neje sudra Godu kandromang pokor Keki Jesu dagdru ki Jinji thap shishak sul Guru pema siddhi Om Om Ahum Benzar 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 Guru Pema Siddhi Om Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Om Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Put this thing where I can see it. Make sure we stay online. Happy Sunday. We made it to Sunday. That's good. Most important thing is this moment. This moment. Not what occurred to get us to this moment, or what will allegedly come after this moment. This moment is the most important moment. So don't squander that. We're going to check in here and now. And be here and now. This is the most important thing that we can do. It's like when we're driving, we need our attention, our awareness to be where we are, on the road, in the car, focused, attentive, aware. That's where we can be the most effective. If we're thinking about something else and something's in the road, we don't correct or swerve when we need to swerve. Instead, we run it over and blow out our tires, or worse. So, attentive awareness right here, right now, is really the beginning. I often say it's the jeweled key to the big golden door. Attentive, awakened awareness in this moment where it counts. So before we begin, there's a few things. If this is your first time with us, welcome. Don't be afraid. You'll get through it. I'll guide you through everything, so there'll be no worries. So we want to do a couple things. First is find a really comfortable posture. So we don't want to be too tight, too loose, but upright is helpful. Laying down often leads to drowsiness, sleepiness, or even a nap. So upright is best. If you have some back issues or something like that and you need to lay down while you listen and practice, that's okay, but not optimal. Optimal is upright so that we can get the full use of our lungs, and that's the second part, is breathing. So breathing is super important, and if you can, I know it's allergy season, but if you can breathe through your nose, at least on the in-breath. Breathing into the lower belly, so when we breathe in, the belly moves out. And you want to adjust your posture so that that can freely happen. If you're slouched, it kind of crimps and doesn't really fully expand. That full breath is very, very calming to the body. It's also very healthy for the body because you're oxygenating the blood. You may actually feel a little, lightheaded if you're not used to breathing that way. And a lot of us are kind of in fight or flight mode just from our lifestyle and how we as Westerners live. So breathing is important. Second or third and fourth, I want you to check in with your physical body. First, just allow that scan of awareness and check in with your body and find out, do you have any discomfort? Is there any pain? Maybe you've been pushing it aside. Maybe it's just from your sitting and your foot is falling asleep because of your posture. You want to be able to use that awareness to gently move and correct where you can. And where you can't correct, you can place some compassion and awareness. That's something that I am experiencing right now. My human body is experiencing some discomfort and pain, and you can give support to that. We do the same thing with the mental body. Check in. What's your mood like? Are you feeling grumpy? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling happy, mad, glad, sad? Any of those. Just check in. And it's not about judging that or scolding yourself, but really just feeling and understanding what your emotional body is doing. And where you can shift. If you've just been hanging on to something, or you just kind of, maybe you're grumpy in the morning, you can let go of that. You don't have to be assigned to it. You don't have to complete it. Just let go and let be. So with that, let's start our service this morning. I'll ring this bell 3 times, and that indicates that we're here and now, on our seat, ready to assume our awakened awareness and our own Buddha nature. like to begin with the path-clearing and wish-fulfilling prayer to Padmasambhava. Padmasambhava is our also Guru Rinpoche, but the mirror of our own inner guru, the outward even projection of our inner guru. So we're asking our inner guru to identify those things that are obstacles and remove them through understanding them. Dosam Sangye Guru Rinpoche Nungro Kundak Deva Chen Poja Barche Kunsel Dodo Drakwotsel Solwan Depso Jinji Laptu Sol Chinang Sangwei Barche Jiwadang Sampalunji Drupa Jinji Lob. Precious Guide, one with all the Buddhas of the three times, blissful presence and source of all spiritual accomplishments, fierce destroyer of illusion who dispels every obstruction, we pray to you for blessing, inspiration, and realization. Please remove all outer, inner, and secret obstacles and spontaneously fulfill our aspirations. We'll continue with the refuge prayer, once in Tibetan and 3 times in English. Sangye chodang tsoki choknam la Jangchu bardu dakni kapsuchi Dakji jinsoki pe sonam ki Drola penshir sangye drupal shok. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom. For the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom. For the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom. For the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. The great yogi Milrepa sang this: My body is the holy mandala itself, wherein resides the Buddhas of all times. With their blessings I'm freed from all needs and attachments. By day and night I offer them up. Happy am I to do without material things, knowing that all beings in the 6 realms of samsara are inherently Buddhas, and all the 3 worlds the self-creating, measureless Trikaya Palace. Whatever I do is the play of the Dharmadhatu, ultimate reality. Whoever I'm with is the Yidam deity. Wherever I stay is the Buddha's abode. Happy am I to forego outer supports, rituals, and symbols. So as we settle in for our meditative practice this morning, we do a bit of chanting. So this is the doing part of your, sort of the doing and undoing at the same time of the arriving and settling portion of our meditation. So there's three parts. There's arriving and settling, there's focusing and concentrating, and then there's full release and relax, to sit at ease with whatever is, just watching, just letting things be as they are. So in this first part, we want to kind of shake out the cobwebs and use a little bit of the sound and vibration of our voices to give us the opportunity for focus. So we can focus on our sound, vibration, and even some intention. So we'll chant. What are we going to chant? I think we should chant Lama Cheno. Short and sweet. Lama Cheno means awakening the Lama within, the teacher within, calling in the Lama. It's actually calling in the Lama from within, not from outside, because we're all inner based. So we'll chant that Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno. And as we do that, you can focus on the movement and sensation of using your mouth. You can feel the sensation of the vibration coming from your body. You can feel the vibration in your chest and in your throat and in your own ears. When we're together, we can receive that sound as well, so we can hear it. And you're hearing your own voice as you do it. So use that as an opportunity to focus. So it's not about singing so much in this instant, because there are singing opportunities as well. But we can focus our attention on just the simple sensations of making and feeling sound and vibration. So we'll do that, and as we do that, sort of undo the doing and just flow into it, flow into the breath of the sound, and just let go and let everything just come and go. Stop thinking so much. Stop criticizing so much, and endeavor to actually participate. So even if you're just humming, please participate. Lama Cheno, 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 Lama Cheno. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno. Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Cheche No, Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Cheche No. Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno, Lama Chenno. Awaken your awareness in this moment. This moment, the only moment that counts. The past is the past, leave it alone. The future's not here nor guaranteed, leave it alone. This is the moment that counts. Where your heart is beating, your breath is flowing, thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations are arising and settling in this moment. So you see there's nowhere else to go, nowhere else to be. The journey leads to here, so no need to pack, no need to plan. You've arrived. This is what you've been looking for. Your awareness is curious, likes to wander. Watch it. Watch it move. Watch it explore. We're not trying to stop anything. We're not trying to change anything. We're not trying to be anything. We're simply aware. So let it go. Let it come and go. Let it be. Let it be as it is. Nirvanic peace is leaving things just as they are. You just relax. Be at ease. The struggle's over. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 By the blessings of the Triple Gem, may the minds and hearts of all beings be attuned to the sublime Dharma. Bless us to move forward on the path of true understanding. May the way be cleared of all impediments. Bless us that the elusive vision may appear in the light of the transcendent wisdom of Buddha. May unskillful thoughts and actions cease to arise. Bless us with the awakening of true love and compassion. May all beings realize perfect enlightenment. It's a Sakyapa prayer that I particularly like. So, I know this has been a challenging week, on top of many challenging weeks, challenging months. This is a challenging year. But it's our fertile ground for understanding. And I know that sounds maybe a bit overwhelming, but I think it's important for us to realize that when we are in turmoil, when we are in discomfort, is when our true understanding has the ability to dawn within each of us. And when you develop and cultivate that true understanding, then you will understand other people's actions. You will understand the nature of things as it is. And that's without trying to change it. And I know that also sounds like, why wouldn't I want to use my superpowers to change everything in the world to something nice, something tolerable? Everything that needs to be changed is within. So I know that sounds simplistic, but as you delve deeper and deeper, the understanding blossoms like our lotus flower. It comes from the darkness and into the light. We like to say that the light of pure awareness sanctifies everything. And as I said at the beginning of our meditation, that light of awareness is really the jeweled key to the big golden door that you've been looking for. That awareness. But it can sometimes be misinterpreted, that awareness. And what I mean by that is, if you remember from the Foundations of Buddhism class, and if you haven't been through it yet, I'm offering it this fall. I'm working on the structure of it since we are virtual and online. A few things need to be done differently, so I'm working on that, as well as a small list of other important things. So that'll be coming. But if you remember our discussions around the 5 skandhas, or the 5 heaps, those are things, those are form, feelings, perceptions, formations, and consciousness. Those 5 things sort of contain our human reactive experience. So there's an awareness that we can cultivate by working with those 5 skandhas. Things like, let's use sensation as a point of awareness. So think about the sensation of hearing or seeing. That you are seeing and you are hearing, right? There's an awareness that I am hearing. But that's not the end of the road. So when we're looking for our true nature, our Buddha nature, there's a level that sits at the core of that awareness. So we have the awareness that we're seeing. I can have the understanding and the knowing that I am seeing that camera, I can see the clock that's sitting there, I can see my hand, and I'm aware that I am having the sensation of sight. But there's something at the core that sees that sees the awareness, sees me having the awareness of seeing my hand. It's a knowingness, and I've referred to it as, ultimate consciousness, ultimate reality, Buddha nature, but it's really at the core that core that is unfazed by whatever Ronn Pawo is seeing or feeling or sensing or thinking. There's the seer that sees Pawo thinking. Can you grasp that? Like, can you see that in yourself? Like that part that sees the seer, knows the knower. It's important to cultivate that perception, that experience. It's a little hard to explain because it's kind of like what the Tao Te Ching calls the unnameable. So as soon as we name it, we sort of diminish it because we can't explain it with full descriptive it's hard to explain. So there's that when we're experiencing the knower that sees, that knows the human Ronn that is having one of those experiences, form, feeling, perceptions, formations, and consciousness. And consciousness is really referring to the relative consciousness. That's what is through our physical form. And then there's sort of that ultimate consciousness, also called Alaya, 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 which is that ultimate consciousness, that mere knowing that we really can cultivate through our practice. And we cultivate this practice by asking some really insightful questions. And we can just start with, what is this? When we sense something, when we feel something, when we see something, ask the question, what is this? And sit with it. What is this? Sight, what is this? I'll give you the key too, that if you feel like you just came up with this is my eyeball seeing a thing and it's registering in my brain and now I know everything and I got the answer, keep going. When you get to that part that's sort of indescribable, that knowing that's indescribable, then you've arrived. So keep going and keep picking away at that question and answer it or ask it at each level. When you think you've arrived at the answer, ask the question again. What is this? You can do the same with, who am I? Who is this? Who is this Ronn? Who is this Pawo? Who is this? And again, if you get to the answer of, I'm a data analyst, and I'm a husband, and I'm a dog father, and I drive an Xterra, and I wear shoes. Keep going. Keep going. When when you think you've just cut off the answer, keep going. And look for that understanding, that knower that sees that this is a human form that arises from that ultimate consciousness. And I know these are some big thoughts and some big endeavors. So be patient as you keep asking that question. So remember, our meditation is in three parts. First is arriving and settling. That is me committing to sit. I'm going to sit on this seat, and I'm going to perform the exercise of meditative awareness. So I'm bringing attention and cultivating my attentive awareness. So we do that. We arrive and settle, and sometimes that means just adjusting your posture, taking your seat, taking some deep breaths. We do some chanting to sort of let go of the need to be doing. And then the second part is focus and concentrate. And sometimes we focus and concentrate on breath and let that breath go. But then I'd like you to just add a layer to that. As you're paying attention to your breath coming and going, ask the question, what is this? Just ask the question. As you breathe, as you're sensing the breath moving in and out, the sensation of the air moving into your body, the sensation of your body moving as you breathe in, expanding, contracting. There's thoughts that are arising. What is this? What is this? And it's a good idea to just pop the question and let it go. The assignment is not to figure out the answer. There's no test. It's not a riddle. It's not a koan of sorts, although that question is used as a koan in the Zen traditions. This is really meant for that awakened insight that will move you beyond your suffering, beyond your attachments, the attachments that cause your suffering. All suffering is caused by attachment. So we can see that as we explore what is this. What is this? Who am I? Who is thinking this thought? Where is this thought? Where am I? Where is this Buddha nature? Where is this ultimate consciousness? Ask the question and let it go. That's hard for us to do, right? But you can do it. I have faith in you. Ask the question and just let yourself listen. Listen for what comes after. And it's not going to be so specific that you can write it down. You might be able to write down the beginning of the thought, but don't stop there. Keep asking, what is this? Who am I? Where am I? Who is thinking this thought? Who, where, pop the question and just let it open. Let it open. And if you can answer the question with words, keep asking the question. And I know that sounds maybe overwhelming, but try it. Start with little things. Start with little things. Watch your breath. Ask the question, what is this? It's part of our, insightful practice. So when we can really understand what's going on, who we are in the big scheme of things, the interconnectedness of things, we start to really explore that and get out of our little mind thinking that Ron is the center of the universe, or anyone, whoever you are, whatever your name is the center of the universe. Certainly the center of your experience. Don't overlook that, and don't diminish that. That's an important facet, understanding that your experience is your experience. But we are experiencing that through a physical body. So ask the question, who is seeing and knowing the experience of that physical body? Who, where? So these are big exercises for you today. So let's do a little of that. And as you find yourself in discomfort, and we all have plenty of discomfort right now. Pandemic, politics, elections, Supreme Court justices, rent, money, jobs, kids, houses, whatever it is. There's plenty to practice upon, because we have a lot of discomfort. And remember, all of the really true understanding comes from our discomfort, not from our ease. We'll find ease through discomfort. Remember, the other bumper sticker is that to get through it, you have to go through it. So take a breath and be it. Be in this experience. We're going to close up our practice today because I've been rambling forever, I feel like. Don't forget that this Thursday is the first Thursday of the month coming up, and that means it's chant night. So 7 p.m. Central is our chanting practice. So I put together some slides so that I can actually put that up for you so you can see and read along. I used to, when we were at the Nelson, I could hand them out to you, but we've struggled with having a good way to share the chanting. So I'm putting it right up on the screen for you. So we'll chant along, and you can access it through any of, however you are accessing this right now. You just jump on. So via Facebook, via YouTube, via Periscope, on Twitter, and we'll be there. And it's a great practice. I'll guide you through the whole thing. It's a little bit singing. It's a little bit, a little bit of doing practice. So it's a good facet of your practice. So with that, I'm going to close with the 4 dharmas of Gampopa and Longchenpa. followed by the prayer for 10 accomplishments and our bodhicitta dedication. Bless and empower us that our minds and hearts turn toward the Dharma. Bless and empower us that our Dharma practice becomes the path. Bless and empower us that the path truly dispels confusion. Bless and empower us that the confusion itself dawns as primordial awareness. Rigpa. May we realize true sincerity and integrity, inner purity of mind, dispassionate equanimity toward all we see, right understanding of this dreamlike world and the next, loving compassion toward others and the genuine intention to be helpful in alleviating suffering and confusion. May we directly perceive the truths of impermanence, mortality, and interconnectedness. Relinquish wandering thoughts and rampant desires. Accomplish freedom of mind and clarity of spirit. Remember with gratitude those who have gone before and shown the way, and vow to reach together full and complete enlightenment. Zhang Chup Sem Chol Rinpoche Makye Panam Ke Gyur Chik Ke Panam Par Me Payam Gong Ne Gong Du Berwar Sho. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. Body, speech, and mind directed toward awakening for the benefit of all beings, without one single exception. Thanks, everybody. Remember, if you'd like to donate, please go to kansascitybuddhistcenter.com and make a donation there. Even in pandemic, we still have expenses, and we are doing our very best to bring good content to you every single day. So join me daily for our meditation practices, and don't forget to tune in Thursday night for the chanting practice. I'll see you soon.